All right, so two more examples. The first two I kind of did a little bit slower. These ones I'm going to try and speed it up because we've already done two, so hopefully you're starting to see what the process is. So the first one we'll do out of these two is NH3. So same thing, figure out who's in the middle. It's either carbon or the one that there's the least of. Well, there's no carbon. The one that there's the least of is nitrogen, so I'm going to put nitrogen in the middle. That diagram. And then we got 3 hydrogens. Remember, try and put them, it helps to put them across from these single ones because that's where your bonds are going to happen. So H, H, H. Draw their dot diagrams. Now connect, see who shares. So NH3. Remember, everybody always shares to the middle. They're going to share. They're going to share. They're going to share. So there's your structural formula. Almost done. Redraw it with, we use lines for bonds. So single bond to this one. Single bond to the one underneath. Single bond to this one. And don't forget your 2 electrons, the lone pair. Does nitrogen have its 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. Does hydrogen have its 2 valence electrons? Yes, because that bond is 2. These all have, this one has 2, this one has 2, this one has 2. All right, on to the one on the bottom. If you got carbon, it's always in the middle. Carbon's in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spread the other ones out on the outside. I got an oxygen and 2 chlorines. So oxygen, chlorine, chlorine. I'll slide this, and then chlorine right here. Draw their dot diagrams. Oxygen's got 6, 5, 6. Chlorine's got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I drew an extra chlorine. Pretend that that one is not there. Now everybody connects to the central atom. So you got a pair here. You got a pair here. And again, notice you got a pair here that can pair up and a pair here. You're never going to end up with single electrons in any of these. So these can pair up. And then there's still these 2. So there's another one that can pair up. Redraw it. So you got carbon in the middle. We'll start with the easier, neater part. You got a single bond here. Single bond here. Don't forget to keep your lone pairs. And then you got oxygen over here. How many bonds does this thing need? How many lines, I should say, are we going to draw? 2, because you're sharing 2 pairs. 1 pair, 2 pair, 2. We don't need anything extra on carbon because all those electrons became bonds, but we still do have these 2 lone pairs on oxygen. So I'm going to redraw them. I am not going to keep this one here because that's where my bonds are now. So you can put it on the outside. It doesn't really matter where you put this, as long as you keep that pair on this drawing, you're fine. I wouldn't put it there because then it kind of blends in with your bonds and you can't really see it. So go around, make sure everybody's got 8. Chlorine, 2, 4, 6, 8. Same exact thing down here. Carbon, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oxygen, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that one is also good. And I think we're going to try and do one more, just so you guys get one extra example. So one more we can do would be, we can do just a simple one. We can do N2. Because sometimes you're going to have ones that don't have a central atom. So if you just have 2 atoms or 2 elements, or something like this would be one, right? You can't have a central atom. two, you're just going to put them next to each other. So we'll do this one, but I'll show you guys this one too. HCl. So you would just draw them next to each other and follow the same process as before. There's just no central atom. And if you were doing that, right, draw your dot diagrams, and there's your pair. So become HCl with your lone pairs. Chlorine 2, 4, 6, 8. Hydrogen only needs 2. It's got 2. And then N2, just 2 ends. Draw your dot diagrams. And pair up your singles. So there's a pair. There's a pair. And then here's another pair. Right? Kind of gets messy sometimes, but that's why we redraw it. So you got N, and you have 1, 2, 3 pairs, so that's a triple bond, and you still have your lone pairs. Do these each have 8? Double check. Nitrogen 2, 4, 6, 8. So that one's done. So if you don't have a central atom, you just put them next to each other and follow the same process we did before.